Jordan. We are members of Knucklebones Creative Kids Club.
Welcome to our television program, KCKC On-Air.
KCKC On-Air is all about exploring, learning, meeting new people, and going on fantastic adventures.
It's also about how creative we can be. On this week's show, we will be participating in a great art and craft project.
And later, we will talk with the owner of the Knowledge Exchange, Tim Reynolds.
But first, let's take a look at a recent fantastic KCKC adventure.
This week, we are going to meet Mayor Capote at the Palm Bay City Hall.
Hey kids, how you doing? Come in, come in. Okay, we're here on the first floor of City Hall. They call this the annex. Okay, because the old building, the old City Hall is that one. This one was finished in 2011. There you have the utility department. That's where your parents pay their water bill or they get connected if they're new residents. Here you have special operations police department, restrooms that way. You have a community room that we use for meetings, for outside people that want to use it. We use it ourselves in the city. I'm going to take you upstairs. There's a second floor and a third floor. On the third floor, you have the city attorney's office, city manager's office, and then you see the mayor's office. And want to walk up with me? Let's go. You got growth management, you have the building department, you have a conference room in here. We do art in the workplace. These are arts that are donated by artists. It's not donated, but lent. And it's like art in public places. Math is good, painting is good, music is good. So get involved with that. So I'm gonna take you for what you came for, which is the third floor. There's where you're gonna go to my office. Now, we're on the third floor. The third floor is the floor for all things that are done, from legal to administrative to the legislative, which is the mayor's office and council. Follow me. Welcome to my office. This is my mayor's office, as you could tell. For me, key having you here is that I want to pay it forward. Paying forward means that I was in your shoes one day. I was a kid. And I wish that a mayor would have walked me into his office and gave me an opportunity to speak with him. The reason that I get so involved with youth is because I know that sometimes you think that becoming me, a mayor, is harder than you think, and you put it in your mind. And through education, everything is possible. All dreams are possible if you are willing to work hard for them.
Why did you want to be the mayor?
I just put it in my mind that this is something I wanted to accomplish. And because I could help out in the community. Because I had two boys, which are now 23 and 21, Guillermo and Gabriel. And I wanted a better future for them.
My next question is, do you like being the mayor?
Yes, I enjoy it totally. I enjoy the fact of, this part is the most enjoyable part, being in front of kids.
So when you were my age, what did you want to be?
Fireman. That was the first career I wanted to do, like most kids.
Yeah. So what is the best thing about being the mayor?
The best thing? The interaction with people. I think I'm a people person. I've always been. So I'm a social person. So that's what I enjoy most of it.
What's the worst thing about being the mayor?
Wow. Trying to fulfill everybody's dreams. That's the hardest part. You can't please everybody.
So how long have you been mayor?
2 years now, but I served on council for 4 prior to becoming mayor.
Will you be mayor for a long time?
Only the citizens are going to know that part. I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability, and when they decide that I'm not the mayor that they want anymore, then I don't have a problem walking away from this.
So what's your job as a mayor?
I guess my job description is to be the administrator, not administrator, but to be the kind of the chair of the meetings, have the signature power over anything that needs to get done in the city. That's why there's a difference between a strong mayor form of government and this one that we do. But overall, I enjoy it.
What's the first thing you do when you come to work?
Say hello to everybody. Hug them. Say good morning, whether it's afternoon, morning, or they leave by 5 o'clock, so it's mostly morning and afternoons.
So what's the city council?
We make decisions as a unit. I am part of city council even though that I have the title of mayor. The city council is a makeup of 5, with the mayor included.
So do they make up the laws?
That's exactly the word, the laws. The laws that affect your parents' wallet.
Mr. Mayor, my friends would like to ask you a few very important questions.
What's your favorite color?
Yellow.
What's the name of your best friend?
My best friends, my family, my boys, and my wife.
What's your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip.
When's your birthday?
July 23rd, 1962.
What is the name of your pet?
Bella.
What's your favorite vegetable?
Broccoli.
Mr. Mayor, we have decided to make you an honorary member of Knucklebones Creative Kids Club.
Wow, thank you. Great, let's go get some vegetables.
Mr. Mayor, you're out of order.
Oh, really? So let's get some ice cream.
Special thanks to Mayor William Capote and staff for a great adventure. We learned a lot about the role of a mayor in a city like Palm Bay. Hi, I'm Knucklebones Creative Kids Club member Nicolette, and we'll be right back with more fun and learning on KCKC On-Air.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I'm a Knucklebones Creative Kids Club member. Every Wednesday, we go to Andretti Snacks, 5 to 7 p.m. for arts, crafts, and old-fashioned games. For more information, call 321-215-1226. Join me at Andretti Snacks for arts, crafts, and old-fashioned games.
Our children deserve the best education possible. And whether you're a parent educator or a full-time teacher, your quest for knowledge begins here at the Knowledge Exchange. The highest quality education and curriculum products where anyone can learn and teach. With over 150 community-driven classes for children of all ages and interests. Ballet, sign language, even art. See the latest in 3D printing or simply meet at the cafe or patio at the Knowledge Exchange in Palm Bay.
KCKC is short for Knucklebones Creative Kids Club. Hi, my name's Oscar, and you're watching KCKC On-Air.
Hi, my name is Arya Knight. Welcome back. So Dr. Drew, in this part of KCKC On-Air, we get to learn how to create a great craft project.
We do, and maybe just a couple of instructions to all you people around the table. How about just experimenting with the materials a little bit? Get a feel for them, what's their texture, and how they work together. Kind of build something, explore, and invent something that you've never seen before. Just fiddle with them. Relax and have some fun for a few minutes, okay? Good.
So Dr. Drew, what is the Reusable Resources Adventure Center all about?
Really, it's a community partnership. It's working with businesses to collect things that they throw away that they no longer want. Not only businesses, but mothers and dads bring things to the centers too.
Where is the center located?
It's in West Melbourne at the West Melbourne School of Science. Just past Home Depot on 192. Turn south and there's a school back there. And teachers and parents and artists come on first, second, and third Wednesday from 3 to 6, and the fourth Saturday from 9 to 12. And they pick up things like this to take back to their classrooms if they're teachers, or to home, to use these materials to really encourage creativity and creative thinking.
So what different types of materials can be used?
Yeah, well, you see here we have little plastic caps, red and yellow caps. We have these gray pieces of foam and blue pieces and pink. And these wooden blocks, these are my blocks, they're called Dr. Drew's blocks. And all of these are great resources for stimulating the brain to think creatively, to focus the mind, to pay attention, to imagine, and to create things that no one's ever seen before. That's very exciting. It feels real good to do that. Yeah.
How would parents be able to donate different materials?
Well, we have a website, reusecenterbrevard.org, and there's a schedule there, and they can come by the center the days that we're open. Yeah. And it's just really neat to experiment with materials, and it relates to science, especially STEM, engineering and designing and solving problems, and mathematics, figuring out patterns and ways of creating different designs that are aesthetically pleasing.
So how would teachers be able to come to the center and show their students for a field trip?
Yeah, they could just either call or go to the website and email me to do a field trip. And field trips are real fun. We have a very long table and 15 or 20 children around the table, and they get a chance to experiment and then talk about what they did. That's a really important part of language development. You know, when you make something, to have an opportunity to talk about it and to explain what you did. And that's a way of building rich language skills, which are real important to long-term success, both in school and in life. Yeah.
So it's basically about focus and creativity.
It is about focus and creativity, you bet. If we can't focus and pay attention and use our imagination and our creativity to create harmony and order, like we see around this table right now. I mean, these guys are focused on problems that they've created, that they're thinking about, and we see evidence of their ability to create order. And that's very exciting to me. And they're beautiful. Look at the structures. Each one is unique and aesthetically pleasing.
So do you have to be a member to participate?
Nope, you don't have to be a member, although you can take a membership. Membership for the whole year is $35. So anytime we're open, if you have a regular membership, a family membership is $35. And if you don't want a membership, it's $5 a bag. So you can fill your bag, we have big paper bags for $5. You know, I just heard some blocks fall, and I was thinking about the principles in life. When something falls down or collapses, what do you have to do? You have to build it back up. It's like learning how to deal with problems. And that's pretty exciting, too. I feel really good about having opportunity for children, having time for children to play and explore materials. It's really a scientific process that's basic to success, you know, to art as well as science.
So would parents be able to buy these materials for their kids at home?
Well, they could get them at the center for a fraction of what you might buy them at a store. You know, you don't have to spend $100 or $200 to get stuff like this. Businesses are giving it to us, and you can get it for, you know, $5 a bag.
So what materials can't be donated or used?
Well, basically all clean material that are safe. Sometimes we get yogurt containers, we get fabric, we get wood pieces and wire, we get foam like this, plastic caps. We do have a lot of fabric right now. Sometimes teachers that retire, they have a lot of stuff, you know, books and things. We also have those at the center. But these open-ended materials are the ones that I feel especially drawn to, where it allows the children to determine the meaning, you know, and it really stimulates them. Gee, I wonder what this is or how I can use this. Yeah, you guys need a little reach here. You can try some other pieces too. There you go.
These would help with homework and school.
Yeah, especially in the math area, you know, counting and sorting and organizing and thinking in an orderly way. Children learn how to do that when they have a chance to work with physical objects. That's another reason why these materials are so important, because they're physical. It's not just words they're dealing with real objects. And that's important, especially before the ages of 12 in school, for children to have physical, concrete, operational experiences. And this is very inventive. You know, we can see it in what they're doing. It's pretty remarkable. You have to really appreciate how fantastic it is for children to take objects and create order. You know, it really is amazing.
So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, you find out how you can help the Reusable Resources Adventure Center.
Hi, my name is Chloe. I'm 4 years old, and I like to color, and my favorite color is purple. I am a Knucklebones Creative Kids Club member.
Mashed Potato Players actor Jeff Vogel teaches acting classes at the Knowledge Exchange. Learn more
at mashedpotatoplayers.com.
Check out our new movie,
Baby Takes a Ride, Dominic's First Picnic.
You're sleeping in your cereal.
Again? But the baby is a picnic basket.
You're letting children run the bank?
This is a step up.
Do you have a baby in there?
What are you gonna do now?
Hi, I'm Shay, and I'm a Knucklebones Creative Kids Club member. Every Wednesday, we go to Andretti Snacks, 5 to 7 p.m. for arts, crafts, and old-fashioned games. For more information, call 321-215-1226. Join me at Andretti Snacks for arts, crafts, and old-fashioned games.
I see it as art and science. You're experimenting with stuff.
Welcome back to KCKC On-Air with our guest, Dr. Walter Drew of the Reusable Resources Adventure Center. So, Dr. Drew, is there a workshop for kids?
Yeah, we have all sorts of workshops for children. And we have parents groups, homeschooling groups to bring their children in for homeschooling workshops similar to this, except the numbers are larger and the area is a little bigger. And then we have teachers who bring their classes. For instance, the Dairy Road Discovery Center brought 15 4- and 5-year-olds just last month. And we were all big around a table like this, parents and teachers, and the children had a similar experience creating structures and then talking about it. One child created a mouth with 100 sandwiches. It was about this tall, and they used these little red caps, and she stacked it up. And then another child made a birthday cake, and it was Stephen's birthday, so we sung happy birthday for Stephen. So you just call or email the center, and we could arrange a workshop at the center.
So how would we be able to help out with the center?
Well, I think if it's a business, I think businesses to be aware that there's a place that they can channel things they no longer want. So a company in Brevard County could call or email us and let us know that they have some things, or they wonder if the materials that they're throwing away, it might be paper or fabric or wood, if we could use it. And we'll go out and do basically a waste stream assessment to see if what they don't want, we can use, and chances are we can. That's a good question about businesses. Because it's really the businesses in the community that support this program. It's a very green effort, it's a conservation, it's an environmental program that really teaches our children the value of reusing resources. So from that perspective, there's a real ethic, caring for the earth, caring for the materials. And that's really important to teach children. I can think of no better way for children to learn the value of using materials that are thrown away than to give them the materials and let them create like we see here. Yeah.
So do you use any natural resources, like stuff from the natural environment?
Well, we use sand, and some of my favorite things are sticks. We have a lot of sticks, even though we don't have trees like they have up north. Palm fronds, we shave that gets into a different topic, but you can shave the palm frond, and that stem of the frond is a wonderful tool. You could carve. It's a very soft wood you could use. Pine cones, acorns. We had a teacher come to the center this past Wednesday, collecting a whole bunch of pine cones. They were making a Christmas scene, and these were going to be trees in like dioramas in little boxes. That was a neat idea. Yeah.
So what are future plans for the Reusable Resource Adventure
Well, as we continue to grow, it'd be nice to have a bigger space and to outreach programs more. The programs actually started in Brevard County in 1991. It's a partnership with the Brevard schools. We're in a space provided by the Brevard schools. So that's really a blessing to us to have that partnership.
So are you planning on having any more centers anywhere else?
Well, we'd like to have a mobile center to go to the north part of the county. Yeah. And I'd like to have more space to do more workshops. for parents as well as children, adult workshops.
So what exactly is a workshop?
Well, a workshop for children is very similar to this, except after they've had a chance to build, we would ask them if they have anything they might like to say about what they did. And I bet you some of these people right here would have some things to say about what they did. What are they working on? And we can imagine what they might be working on, but nobody knows more about what they're doing and they're learning than the doer and the maker. So the emphasis really is on the child being actively engaged in the creative process and then talking about it afterwards. And that's a big part of the children's workshop. And it's also a big part of the adult workshop, especially with the adults. Like if we had more time, we would have paper and the kids could draw what they're doing and we could interview them on camera. You know, that would be fun to do.
So what different parts of the brain does this help?
Well, it's the whole being that this really helps. It's if you just watch what these children are doing, it integrates the whole sensory system. It's the hands actively involved, and guess where the brain goes? It follows the hands. So as soon as I pick up this object, guess what I'm paying attention to? I'm not thinking about something else. I'm very present right here, like we see. So the whole human being is involved. The hands, the heart, and the mind. You know, the brain is involved for sure, and I'll bet you the heart's involved with these children because they're having a good time.
Thanks, Dr. Drew, for being our very first guest on KCKC On-Air. It's great to have you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you, Ara.
I made a car. I used the smaller foam block for a seating area for people inside, and for the wheels, I'm not really sure what they're called, but I put them together, and so I turned them into a wheel and stacked two of the longer pieces of foam together, and then added the shorter one.
I tried to make an umbrella with the rain dripping off of it.
Oh, I see.
I made a house.
I made a gigantic castle made of trampolines. I used all these little circular things as the trampolines.
Absolutely fantastic.
Our children deserve the best education possible. And whether you're a parent educator or a full-time teacher, your quest for knowledge begins here at the Knowledge Exchange. The highest quality education and curriculum products where anyone can learn and teach. With over 150 community-driven classes for children of all ages and interests. Ballet, sign language, even art. See the latest in 3D printing or simply meet at the cafe or patio at the Knowledge Exchange in Palm Bay.
Mashed Potato Players actor Jeff Vogel teaches acting classes at the Knowledge Exchange. Learn more
at mashedpotatoplayers.com.
Check out our new movie,
Baby Takes a Ride, Dominic's First Picnic.
You're sleeping in your cereal.
Again? But the baby is a picnic basket. Ah!
You're letting children run the bank?
This is a step up.
Do you have a baby in there?
What are we gonna do now?
Welcome back to the show. KCKC member Jordan is getting the 411 on the Knowledge Exchange.
What is the Knowledge Exchange?
Well, the Knowledge Exchange is a place where people can come and share what they know with somebody else that wants to learn it. If you know something that you think somebody else would be interested in doing or knowing, you can come here and you can teach it. Or if you want to learn something that maybe you don't learn in school, or you'd like to learn about the community or some special craft or art or science, you can come here and the chances are somebody is teaching it.
What is your background?
My background is as a scientist and an engineer and an inventor. I ran a company for 12 years, and that's what we did. We created brand new products for customers out in the community. Commercial products like you would see in the stores, and products that are used by our military.
Why did you open this kind of business?
But we wanted to share that experience that we had in creating and innovating products with customers with the community. And we believe that community educating community or people. You know something that maybe you would like to share with other people. This is a place where you can come and do that.
What will people see when they come to the Knowledge Exchange for the first time?
Oh, they'll see a lot of neat products. They'll see science things and art things and chemistry things and literature, books and math and things like that that are really focused on how to make your education better.
Can you show us an example?
Sure. For example, this is something we build in our electronics class. This is a replica of Alexander Graham Bell's very first telephone. So we study what he did when he created this, and we actually look at his patent and the things that he filed at the patent office, and we build a replica of it so we can talk into this and record our voice just like Alexander Graham Bell did over 100 years ago. We have a three-dimensional printer here so people can actually come and see three-dimensional things being printed. This is a 3D printed model of a pterodactyl. And all of these parts were built on a three-dimensional printer and designed by somebody. See, it comes apart like a puzzle. So all of this is built right here at our 3D printer at the Knowledge Exchange. So kids that take the 3D modeling and 3D printing classes learn how to build these types of models.
How does it work when a person wants to teach a class or hold an event?
That's all done through our website, www.tkeforme.com. So people can go there, they can reserve a room, they can describe their class, and then once they do that, everybody in the community can see that they're holding a class here.
You have a cafe here. Why did you decide to put a cafe inside the Knowledge Exchange?
Well, some people are here for hours. Sometimes they come in the morning and they stay till late afternoon. So the cafe is here so that they can grab a bite to eat, a snack, lunch, or dinner while they're here for classes.
Do you have any children that work here?
Yes, all three of my children work here, along with my wife, Susan. My youngest daughter, 14, does our family music nights where she manages all of the acts that are going on. My son does 3D modeling and 3D printing here. And my oldest daughter works here and also teaches dance classes here.
We are very excited about taping our show here at the Knowledge Exchange. Thank you, Mr. Tim Reynolds, for being a guest on KCKC On-Air. I'm Jordan, and we will be back in a moment with more KCKC On-Air.
Hi, I'm Shay, and I'm a Knucklebones Creative Kids Club member. Every Wednesday, we go to Andretti Snacks 5 to 7 p.m. for arts, crafts, and old-fashioned games. For more information, call 321-215-1226.
We had lots of fun today.
And we learned a lot. Hope you did too. Thanks for watching.
KCKC